8:42. Thanks, Susie. James Dobney in talking home maintenance. Heading in, well, we're in fall today as of 1:44. So quick look at what we should be doing to our houses, our homes before fall and winter arrives.
Lots of things to do, inside and outside. Starting with cleaning your gutters and checking your roof at the same time. You're up there on a ladder, look for any loose shingles, missing shingles, cracked roof tiles, etc. Turn off the water to your outside faucets and disconnect your garden hoses as well, because if it's still connected and it freezes, it can back up and burst the pipes. So make sure that there's no water flowing to those. Close your crawl space vents if you have a crawl space, otherwise you can freeze your plumbing. Winterize your lawnmower, any gas-powered implements like leaf blowers, etc. There's additives you can put in the gas to keep it from freezing and also from being a problem when you start it up again in the spring. Service your snow blower. Unfortunately, look for your snow shovel. Make sure it's ready to go. Trim any tree branches that you have over your roof and utility lines. If we do get snow, or when we get snow, there's going to be a problem with branches breaking off, etc., knocking down power lines.
Okay.
Inside, service your heating system. Check your filters if you have a forced air furnace. Get a service person in to make sure everything's working properly. Make sure your chimneys and fireplaces have been checked and cleaned, especially if you have a wood stove. Very important that you don't get creosote buildup in that. Check your smoke and carbon monoxide alarms. If they're older than 10 years, particularly smoke alarms, replace them. And if you take them down, you can see there's a date printed on the back of them. Make sure you have a fire extinguisher that's charged and that's in a location where you know where it is. Examine your door and window weather stripping and caulking. You can always improve that, get rid of drafts and save money.
Okay.
So lots of things to do.
That's a big list. All right, we have Bill on the line from West Vancouver. Good morning, Bill. What's your question for James?
Good morning.
Hi, Bill.
Actually, I'm from North Vancouver. However, my question is that I have an inline connected gutter. It's aluminum, 5-inch, and it's starting to leak where the connection is. And I would like to know what the best kind of caulking material to use would be to ensure sealage.
Okay, couple things. First off, when you do recaulk it, what you want to do is get up there safely on a ladder and make sure that any loose caulking or material is cleaned off so that you've got a solid surface to start with, and make sure it's dry. If it isn't dry, no matter what you put on, it's not going to stick. And if you go into any building supply outfit, you'll see caulking that's specifically designed for gutters and downpipes, and that's really what you want to use. So make sure that it's dry, make sure that it's clean, and make sure that you use the right caulking. And it's labeled. You'll have an easy time finding it.
All right, good luck with that, Bill. Peter emailed into us and said he has a concrete tile roof that's about 10 years old. The northern exposures have some mossy patches, and he wants to know what kind of maintenance, if any, is required for this kind of roof.
Generally, with roofs, you don't want to see moss on or any kind of organic buildup. The least likely to be a problem is a concrete tile roof. So really what you do want to get it cleaned off. It's not as critical as it is with a wood roof or with asphalt shingles. But even on concrete tiles, you want the water to be able to run off, to drain off. So just simply getting it cleaned off either by power washing very carefully and washing it down as opposed to up under the shingles, or mechanically removing it with a broom. But if you're going to get on a roof, be very careful. Better to get somebody that knows what they're doing to do it.
Okay, good advice. Colleen emailed in and said they live in Kelowna. They have double-paned windows around their 35-plus-year-old house. She said they have a big bay window facing south that lost the seal 2 years ago. They've just recently lost the seal on another one. She said her husband thinks this is the house shifting, so if they replace the windows, will it happen again, or is there something else they should do?
Highly unlikely it's from the house shifting. Those kinds of failed seals are a very common thing, especially on the south side of a house, because you get more temperature extremes, expansion and contraction, and the seals wear out and you get condensation, and that's what causes the fogging in between. So my suggestion is, unless you have other indications that the house is settling, I wouldn't be concerned about that being the cause. And what you can do is just replace the glass itself, the sealed units themselves, so you don't have to actually replace the whole window frame. And yeah, it'll happen again eventually, but these things, seals and windows typically last about 10 to 20 years, so it's worth doing.
Okay, good luck with that. Thanks for coming in, James. If you have more questions for James, check out his website, jamesdobney.com, and there's his phone number and email. Next week, veterinarian Dr. Andrew Forsyth is back with us. Send your pet-related questions to weekendnews@globaltv.com and put Dr. Forsyth's name in the subject line. 8:47 right now. Thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.
Let's check in with Sonia.